Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Intro to Robo. In the last video, I taught you guys how to open an account in Tinkercad and also about the Arduino Uno. The Arduino Uno is a microprocessor and is like the brain of the circuit. It has certain digital pins and we will be using from 2 to 13 only, as I said in my last video. It has 3 grounds, 6 analog pins and one 5V pin and one 3.3V pin. In today's video, I am going to show you how to make a small circuit which would turn the LED lights on and off in any pattern we want with block coding. To do this, we need 2 LEDs, 2 resistors and an Arduino Uno. The resistor is a small component which helps to reduce the current flow. There are different kinds of resistors which we will be learning about in my upcoming videos. So first we need to know about the terminal. Each component has 2 terminals, a positive and a negative. The positive terminal is known as the anode and the negative terminal is known as the cathode. The positive terminal is always connected through the digital pins of the Arduino Uno. I will be connecting my pins to 2 and 3. The wires that connect the positive terminal and the pins are usually red in color. The negative terminal is usually connected to the ground. The resistors are also connected to the negative terminal of the component. The wires that connect the negative terminal and the ground are usually black in color. Now moving to the code part, as we want the LEDs to blink, we have to first turn them on and then turn them off. So I will be using the set pin to high or low command. The high or low is nothing but on and off. So as there are 2 LEDs, I will be using two of these commands and I will be changing my pin numbers to 2 and 3. You can also change them according to your connections. I will leave this command to high as we first need them to turn on. Then we need to put a delay in between turning on and off as we want them to be seen, otherwise we won't be able to see the blinking. The number of seconds for the delay can also be altered and even seconds can be changed to milliseconds. Then again we need to turn them off, so I'll be using the same command twice and set the pins again to 2 and 3, but this time I have to change them to low. And again, so that the blinking can be seen, I'm going to use another delay of 1 second. Now our code is complete and you can start the simulation to see how our lights work. As you can see, our lights are blinking according to the code. They are on for 1 second and then off. Now let me show you another component, that is the breadboard. You can just search for it here and then drag it and drop it. So in real life we require the breadboard to connect the components, but in simulation it is really easy for us to connect them. So let me just rotate the breadboard so that it is easy for me to explain it. So as you can see that the columns are labeled with alphabets, whereas the rows of the breadboard are labeled with numbers. So if I want power in my breadboard, I am going to connect the 5V pin of my Arduino to the positive of the breadboard. Remember that the wire is usually red in color. Now not only did that pin, but also all the pins in that whole column from the first one till the topmost one have power in them. Now say that I want power in my third row of the breadboard, then I will simply just connect this pin to the third row of my breadboard. Now not only does this pin, but from the whole row, that is from 3A to 3E has power in them. Now if I want power to be there in the 3F as well, I will just simply connect 3E to 3F. Now there is power in the whole row, that is from 3A to 3J. It works in a similar way for the negative power as well. I will just connect the ground of the Arduino to the negative of the breadboard. Remember that the wires connecting the ground are usually black in color. Now if I want the negative power to be in any of the rows of the breadboard, I will just connect any of the pins in that whole column to any of the rows, and that whole row will have negative power in them. So now let us just connect our LEDs to the breadboard and then run the simulation to see them blinking as they were previously. You can connect the LEDs to any of the rows or columns you like. So the digital pins already have power in them. So I'm just going to connect the digital pin to the breadboard directly to the row of 4. So now not only does that pin, the whole row, fourth row, that is from 4F to 4G, has power in it. Similarly for the second LED as well. Now I'm going to connect the resistors to the negative of the breadboard, and then connect the negative of the breadboard to the ground of the Arduino. Now, as I said before, if I want the whole row to have negative power in them, I'm just going to connect the third E to third F. Now the whole row has power. Now our circuit is complete and I'm just going to run the simulation. Now you can see that the lights are blinking as per our code. I have done a few more projects as well. You guys can try those too. So here is the traffic light system, in which according to my code, first the red light will turn on and then it will turn off. Then similarly yellow will turn on and then off, and then green will turn on and off. So let me run the simulation for you guys to understand. So as you can see, the lights are glowing according to my code. Let me show you the code. So as you can see, according to my code, first I am turning the red LED high, then waiting for 1 second and then turning it off. Then similarly for yellow, turn it on and off, then green, turn it on and off. Remember to put delays, as I told you it would not work without delays. And then I have done one more project, that is the lights glow alternatively. The blue lights glow together and then the green lights glow all together. Let me run the simulation for you guys to understand. So as you can see, they are glowing in an alternative way. Let me show you guys the code as well, so that you can understand how these work. So you can see that in my code, I have coded the blue lights to be high and the green lights to be low. That is 2, 4, 6 and 8 are high, and then 3, 5 and 7 are low. That is a green light, and then I have given a delay. Then I have changed the code, that is 2, 4, 6 and 8 are low, and then 3, 5 and 7 are high. Those are again the green lights. Then again I have given a delay. So we are come to an end to my video, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye.